I want to welcome everybody here, everybody watching in online, and all 47 of the brand new ones who have had no exposure to Crimson Circle until recently. We want to welcome you here. What are you going to expect in this time that we're together, the next hour or so? Not what you're expecting. We do it a bit different here. There's not a lot of ceremony. There's hopefully not a lot of what we call Massion. Massion is your spiritual distraction, and everybody gets it along the way, sooner or later. Everybody encounters Massion. This group that calls themselves Shoud, they're very strong. They're tough as nails. Let me tell you, I've been standing up here for 10 years. They are as tough as nails underneath. They will bite. They will fight. They will do everything else. They're a tough lot, but they're also going to learn that, let's say starting today, your next steps have nothing to do with how strong you are. How about instead of being strong from now on, just being wise? I had a meeting 2 nights ago with 11 beautiful beings who had just crossed over in the last 2 weeks, all who called themselves Shoud. I asked them, I said, what do you really want to share with Shoud right now? First of all, really allow yourself more than anything. And then they said to really feel into your passion right now. They said, tell everyone that the passion is there if you will allow it. Question, what should you be doing right now if you shouldn't be doing anything?
I should be relaxing on a beach somewhere.
I'd be on a beach too.
Reunite with myself, I guess.
I don't want to do anything.
Something else.
Something else.
Yeah.
Just enjoy myself.
What does that mean?
Having fun.
What does that mean?
Get in touch with my passion.
What does
Allow
that mean?
myself.
Okay. So are you bored right now?
Not right now.
You're scared right
I'm
now?
not. No, I don't feel scared. No.
In your life?
No.
You don't?
No. No, I don't feel scared.
Huh.
No. I feel like I've set myself free.
From what?
From all of the limitations that I've been in for a really long
Not
time.
even close. You feel more free than you did before, but look where you came from.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you do have restriction. I can't just move from my children. I have a responsibility to take care of my children. And
Well, I'll get right to the point. Are the kids holding you back?
yeah, I feel that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good honest answer.
And that's been a really hard thing because I've been alone with them for many years, and the oldest son is really sick. And now when I moved, he got more sick, so it was traumatic. So he's just stopped talking. So he's not able to talk anymore.
You know, the greatest thing for him is you allow yourself to actually take this huge step and be realized you're holding back. You say it's because you're being responsible, but it's an excuse. And he's taking on a tremendous amount of stuff for the whole family. Watch what happens is you really overcome some of these deep fears and scares that you have.
Yeah,
Watch what a difference it makes in him.
But how do you look at them?
You've got a son that's very sick. You put a lot of responsibility on your shoulder. You've never really done what you've wanted to do in life. You stayed in your safety zone, which is understandable, but there's something inside you that's saying, I just can't stay here anymore.
How do I break it then?
You did by coming here.
Yeah.
You did by standing here with me.
Yeah.
You allow your realization, you watch what happens first with your children, and particularly with your son, who is really feeling into this right now. I mean, he's something's going on. He knows something's going on. You check with him later, and he'll come back to talking soon enough. They know what you're here for, and you're not doing it. You're not doing it. So what's the most important thing I said to you today?
To allow my realization and my beingness.
No excuses. None whatsoever.
Excuses.
Yeah. Stop being afraid. Stop being scared. And even though part of you says, I'm not,
What am I scared of?
What comes next? Same thing every other person here in this room is afraid of. The same thing that all the ones watching and online. What happens next? Am I going to make it? And I start out this Shoud by saying 11 just crossed over, and that's not a real big help. It's not real good motivation. But it's what things are coming down to right now. And there's that fear. Am I going to hit that point of realization and just leave?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here. It took a lot of courage.
Yeah.
Remember a couple of Shouds ago, I said to you that we're having this big debate at the Ascended Masters Club about freedom versus passion or a mission to do something. And I would say probably 80% of Shambhala had either freedom or freedom and they wanted both. Very, very few went to the passion part. And I thought that was a great big joke because that's one of the things that's so missing right now is the passion. It's time to really feel into the Massion, the passion. Into that, yes, it's kind of a mission. It's not like it's not like it's all controlled and scripted or anything like that. But there is a passion that's there. And we hit on it in our last Shoud. We talked about the headbangers. We said, which is my term for those Atlanteans who started the work with the crystals, the energy, all for the purpose of standardizing the human body and brain, but ultimately led to the land of blue. A little while back, I talked about the crystal caves. 90% of the Shambhala who went there were treasure hunters. They went there wanting riches. And you know what was there in those crystal caves? It was the whole reminder of the passion to undo what was done back then. That's it. The crystal caves, which are very, very real, by the way, what was there was the passion. Freedom, not so much right now, because you have something more important in your heart, in your beingness for being here. So I started out by saying, what should you be doing when you shouldn't be doing anything? In other words, human, get the hell out of the way, allow this to happen. But I'll amend that and say, right now is the time to unleash your Massion. Your mission for being here on this planet at this time was to break out of that crystal headband, out of the land of blue. You're afraid of that Massion. You can think about it maybe, but you'd rather say, no, let's have freedom. We're not going to get there until we address the very reason why you came to this planet in this lifetime at the time of machines. You're not going to have that freedom until we get past this one. Take everything we've talked about, and Tobias talked about for the last, how many years? 20 years or more. And it all comes kind of down to this simple thing. You came here to break an old pattern, first for yourself and then for others. Are you ready for it? No, you're afraid of it. And I would be too, because it changes everything. Let it happen. And remember what I said before, wisdom overshadows strength.